Hi guys, this is Anil Vishoi and you're watching me on my channel Passionate World. If you are watching our video for the first time and have not subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Whenever we will upload a video, you will get the notification. Friends, in dealing with India's foreign policy and India's relationship with major countries in the world, in that sequence we had studied earlier India's relationship with Russia. There we studied about how India and Russia had four pacts: 1971, then 1993. First one was the peace, friendship and cooperation. Second one is friendship and cooperation. 2000 was strategic partnership, and last one was joint privileged strategic partnership. And then we studied about how Russia is helping in four major sectors, generally on economic, how means India's relationship with Russia. We have a target of $30 billion bilateral trade by 2025. Apart from that, 20% increase in India-Russia trade. Then the next part we studied about energy. India and Russia, Gazprom as well as GAIL are having cooperation, nuclear cooperation with Russia. Then we studied about technology. In technology, we studied about how India and Russia are having both nuclear technology and as well as the Arctic area cooperation. Apart from that, in defense sector, we are having joint military exercises, Indra Army, Indra Navy as well as Heavy Indra, and we have the cooperation in we have signed a deal of S-400 missile defense system, and Russia have provided us the sensitive nuclear technology for INS Arihant, which is why we call as tested and tried and tested partner of India. Apart from that, Russia is also providing us the cooperation in developing cities in the Andhra Pradesh as well as Haryana. Then fast railway track from Nagpur to Hyderabad, Secunderabad. Then the Engineers India Limited as well as a Russian counterpart have signed the agreement. Then Infrastructure Investment Fund, NIIF and RDIF, Russia Development Direct Investment Fund, they have signed to invest in each other. Apart from that, we have studied how Russia is a all-weather friend and supported India in major issues concerning especially to Jammu and Kashmir, and helped India in many occasions by their veto power. Now today we will discuss about another important friend and ally, that is Japan. Motivated primarily by sad concerns about China, India and Japan developing a closer defense partnership defined by regular maritime exercises and high-level political consultations. India and Japan, because of sad concern against China, because China factor is helping both these democracies to come together, close in contact with each other, help each other in maritime relationship, as well as asking China and pressurizing China as well as exposing China's manipulating factor in South China Sea. Maritime exercises and high-level consultations. Now, complementaries between the two countries. What are the complementaries between the two countries? Japan's aging population and India's youthful dynamism. Japan is having around 34% old people in their demography, whereas India is youthful dynamism. India is going to reap demographic dividend. As I had told in one of my videos, maximum age population, working age population group will be from 15 to 64-year age group. So India, this is complementary, because if India will be skilled, Indian people will be skilled, they can provide skilled people to work in Japan. India's rich natural and human resources, Japan's advanced technology. India is naturally rich. Even the iron ores have been transferred from Odisha and from Jharkhand to Japan. And manufacturing sector, they are making ships and all items, and they are selling it across the world. And Japan's advanced technology, their technology is very much advanced. So India can benefit by taking Japanese technology and setting up industries here. That is a complementary factor. Then India's progress in services and Japan's excellence in manufacturing. These are both complementary. They can learn from our services sector, we can learn from manufacturing sector of Japan. Japan's surplus capital for investment in India's large and growing market and middle class. Japan's surplus capital. Japan is one of the highest per capita income countries, and they are having surplus savings also. And India's large growing market for investment. Japan can invest money in Indian market, and Indian middle class is a huge market for Japanese products. Indo-Japan cooperation. What are the Indo-Japan cooperation? Japan has been extending bilateral loans and grant assistance to India since 1958. Since 1958, Japan is granting India continuously assistance. Japan is the largest bilateral donor to India in priority areas like power, transportation, environmental projects and infra projects. PTEI, that is power, transport, and environment and infrastructure. So these are the four major areas where Japan is giving money to India to invest in those sectors. Agreement for cooperation in the peaceful uses of nuclear energy. Agreement in cooperation for peaceful use of nuclear technology. Japan being a biggest victim of nuclear technology in destructive purpose, like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, 6 August 1945 and 9 August 1945. These two, they were the total victims of this. They always promote peaceful use of nuclear technology. Then, to build upon the cooperation in the field of smart cities. To build in the cooperation for smart cities. Then, modernization and expansion of conventional railway systems in India. Bullet train from Mumbai to Ahmedabad. India's Indo-Japan collaboration. So, a bullet train also in order to modernization of India's railway project. Consolidation of security and defense cooperation. Malabar exercise is an example. Then MOU between JAXA and ISRO concerning cooperation in the field of outer space. In the field of outer space, JAXA is the space wing of Government of Japan, and ISRO is the space wing of India. How they are cooperating in the outer space missions. Then a dedicated task force having representative of both the countries for phased transfer of technology for success of Make in India. Having a dedicated task force for representative of both the countries for phased transfer of technology for success in Make in India. In order to have the Make in India project successful, they want to have a close cooperation. Cooperation in South China Sea and peaceful navigation for all. Because China is manipulating the islands in that particular area and creating problem for the maritime navigation. In this particular process, both Japan and India are cooperating with each other, and in various platforms in the international stages, both are always advocating for peaceful navigation in the South China Sea. Cooperation in United Nations organization in United Nations reforms. What happens in the last time, the 5 members, permanent members were there, but the time and tide has changed drastically. The current time United Nations is not reflecting political as well as economic muscle throughout the world. So for that reason, both Japan, India, Germany, Brazil, these countries are making and pressurizing United Nations organization for reform process. If that particular reform process takes place, both all these countries will be beneficial. So in that particular sequence, we have covered today's discussion of Indo-Japan relationship part 1. In the next part, we will discuss about India-Japan Civil Nuclear Deal 2016. Very important discussion that will be. Apart from that, we will have recent development with India and Japan. And if you like today's video, then do give me a thumbs up. If you are watching our video for the first time, do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. And do give me a thumbs up if you like today's video. Thank you very much.